les mercredis, mon pantalon est plein de pommes de terre.
Quelqu'un a volé toutes mes chaussettes gauches.
Grimhaven Community Radio!
Good evening and welcome to Grimhaven Community Radio, broadcasting from the basement of Grimhaven Tower. News. The news.
Some more community reviews are in this week, this time exploring the ups and downs of the bus stop on Nippletuck Crescent. Mr. D. Lovesaddle says, a highly recommended bus stop. I am impressed at how they've lined it up so well with where the buses stop. 5 stars.
Less impressed is Mrs. Effluenza Bellhouse, who complains, this bus stop smells of badgers and I don't like the colour. 1 star. If anyone would like to add their thoughts about this bus stop or any other landmarks across the town, please do not get in touch.
Grimhaven's Blind House has reopened for crimes such as singing in public, cardigan wearing and walking your child without a muzzle.
Grimhaven Pleasure Cruisers announce a seasonal special today. Your chance to embark on a dreary and yet dangerous journey from Vomit Bay to Hagfish Cove, including a lap of Tectonic Island, dependent on the location of the island at the time.
And for you nature observers, there is the chance to keep a log to confirm the lack of wildlife in the area. Attendees are requested to bring their own life jacket and a hull repair kit.
This week's word is canopy.
Granny's not moving.
Are you people intolerant? Have you grown to loathe humanity in general? Then you need to book a stay at Lonely Shores Holiday Island. Located a very long way from civilization, it's the perfect place to unwind and to enjoy not socialising. Booking is via our phone service, which is 100% automated and human-free. You can choose from either one of our sumptuous chalets with an uninterrupted view of nature, except for the 30-foot concrete walls topped with barbed wire to ensure freedom from other people, or you can go one step further and enjoy some downtime in an underground bunker, untroubled by any external stimuli. On arrival at the island, our friendly staff won't ensure that you are comfortable in your accommodation because they won't be there. Top quality restaurants, spa treatments, lively entertainment and deep dives into local culture. We guarantee you won't have to endure any of these miseries. With a 5-star rating from the Misanthrope Council, book with confidence.
Now we go over to our local government correspondent, who's been investigating a recent health scare in the town.
Hello, Foster Handmaiden of GCR, here today at Grimhaven Town Hall, with Council Leader, the Lord High Constable Dame Jemima Futtock Smythe, to discuss the recent Shimkins outbreak. Dame Jemima, Shimkins, is this something the residents of Grimhaven should be concerned about?
Thank you. Sorry, who did you say you are?
Foster Handmaiden.
Thank you, handyman, for giving me the opportunity to assure the residents of Grimhaven that they need only be mildly concerned regarding the recent reports of Shimkins infections. Now, I must apologise if I am not at my best. I've been a little under the weather lately, but the show must go on, as they say.
Indeed. I'm sorry to hear that and appreciate your perseverance in the face of adversity. Perhaps you could advise us of some of the symptoms of Shimkins that people should be aware of.
Well, certainly, handyman. Although the likelihood of being infected with Shimkins is extremely low, our top medical advisors advised me that I should advise you of the following advice. Symptoms may include, but are not limited to, involuntary scratching, mild cursing, increased armpit hair growth, and excessive flatulence. Excuse me.
That's quite a range of symptoms. Which one is the most likely to present itself?
Excessive flatulence.
Excessive flatulence?
That's correct. Excessive flatulence.
Not the other symptoms?
No. Although they may be present in some extreme cases, excessive flatulence is the primary symptom.
What would you say to claims that the town council and medical authorities have been slow to react to this epidemic?
I would say that calling this mild outbreak an epidemic is irresponsible and likely to cause undue and unwarranted panic. The symptoms are an inconvenience at best and an embarrassment at worst.
What should residents do if they believe they have been afflicted with Shimkins?
The guidance states that they should stay at home to protect themselves and others from serious embarrassment. If symptoms persist, then they should contact a healthcare professional to discuss transmission avoidance and euthanasia options.
Thank you, Dame Jemima, for that sage advice.
It's been my pleasure to reassure the good citizens of Grimhaven.
Thank you, Dame Jemima.
Thank you, handyman.
20, 48, 3, 76, 12, 20, 48, 3, 76, 12.
And now, let us perambulate over to the music desk.
Sue Susan enjoyed a brief period of success in the 1970s as a one-woman idiophone-based act, winning small audiences over with her unique brand of Cajun-infused rhythms on maracas, suspended cymbal and ratchet. Her career high came when her single Origami Accident peaked at number 87 in the Baton Rouge alt folk chart. Sadly, the fame went to her head and she spiraled down into licorice abuse. These days she can occasionally be seen sneaking into gigs to contribute malicious tambourine to bands she doesn't like.
Now it's time for the latest instalment from our travel correspondent.
As pre-winter sets in, dark clouds roll ominously across the June sky.
Please mind the gap between your hopes and depressing reality.
Across the June sky. Today, we mount the monorail once again and are setting off from Thimbletip. Here,
Do not try to board or leave the train.
Here, in 1935, a local resident decided they'd had enough of the place and moved elsewhere.
It would be appreciated if you would stop doing what you are doing. No one wants to see that. If you must continue doing it, please do so in the nearest vestibule.
We will be making the 2.5-minute journey to Michaelmas Pelican, site of the place they moved to, before they realised they didn't like that place either. Both locations are defined by a profound lack of pavements and houses with a suspicious number of chimneys. Along the way, we will keep...
We are sorry to announce that this service has been cancelled due to
a large swelling.
And now, Thought for the Day, with the Bishop of Menge, His Grace, the Right Reverend Anthony Misprint.
Thank you. I know what you're thinking. Just don't.
And that was Thought for the Day, with the Right Reverend Anthony Misprint.
Maris Piper, June 1856 to August 1903. The total eclipse negates any achievements you may have had in the last week. Do not pass go. Do not collect £200. Emotionally and romantically, you really shouldn't. Beware of people called Kenneth.
Grimhaven Archaeology Club will be holding their annual Keep What You Find dig at Slag Lane Cemetery and Plague Pits next Wednesday. Entry is 2 groats. Participants should bring their own trowels and leak-proof bags. Early booking is advised.
And now, the weather. This week, record humidity and plummeting temperatures have affected the local sheep population, and the herds have formed into equilateral triangles. Next week, we'll see magnetic north disappearing on Tuesday, and being replaced by magnetic west, followed by a plague of locusts.
And now it is time for this week's poem by Carol Peorte.
I saw them again. Big, black, abnormal. As I walked along our deserted street, I looked up at the sky. It was grey, threatening, unfriendly. Then I saw them, sitting on wires, their black coats shining, evil, watching me. I scurried home. Once indoors, I sighed with relief. The cat purred with pride. On the carpet, in the dim light, lay the corpse of an enemy. Big, black, abnormal.
Grimhaven Community Radio is written and performed by Alex Brunsdon, JP Paradise, Tracey Poole and Burt. This is a Grimhaven Community Radio production 2026, all copyright held by the authors. Any resemblance to actual places or people, living or dead, is purely coincidental. After all, no one in their right minds goes to Grimhaven by choice. Thank you for listening, like and subscribe.